What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to part 2 of my coming out story. So in this part, in the last part I tell y'all about how I came out as gay. Girl, boring. But in this part I'm going to tell y'all about, my lip is itching, about how I came out as trans. And if you don't remember, let me inform you, don't have nails because I had a little, I got OCD. They were irritating me last night. They had to go. And if I sound stuffy, I do think I have a cold. Whatever. But let's get into it. Okay, so like I told y'all at the end of the last video, after I came out as gay, I started dibbling and dabbling in like weaves and female clothing, stilettos, nails, and I had just started my makeup journey. And like, I used to literally come home from school, take off my clothes, go in the bathroom, lock the bathroom, and just put on like a wig, play in clothes. I had this like bag full of stuff, and just played it for hours. Like, I would not come out of the bathroom. My brothers would knock on the door and I'd be like, ooh, wait, let me change real quick. And I'd be like, okay, 5 minutes, and then I come out, let them do them, then I go right back in and do me. So eventually doing that, I started, like, I got bold, bitch. My mama wasn't home, and it was just my brothers and my friends. So like, I put on my clothes and I'd be like, ooh, look, I look cute. And I would come out, hang out with them, and like, my brothers were fine. This is the funny part. My brother don't fuck with the fact that I'm trans. I think when he thought that I was just a cross-dresser and I only did it in like the comfort of my home, it was fine because no one judged him on it because whatever. But now he's like real homophobic and shit. It's transphobic. Shit's fucking annoying. So in 2016, I moved out and I moved into my own apartment, went to college, and I was almost 2 hours away from home. So I was like, look, I can be me without anybody else's input. So when I moved, I started wearing hair and I kept kind of like flipping back and forth from presenting as male to presenting as female to at work. Only went to school as male because I went to a school in Gainesville, Georgia. That's the country. And it's not necessarily the most LGBT friendly. Yeah, let's say it like that. If y'all know the type of people that live up there. A lot of them are super fucking sweet. I would say the younger people, about college age and younger. But the older generation, the boomers, y'all can keep them. So I kept like being trans on the DL, and I just was like, yeah, I just like playing in clothes, blah, blah, blah. And then, let's just say I got into a new relationship, blah, blah, blah. We met as me as a boy. I started transitioning, whatever. Fast forward a year and the relationship ended, and I actually had attempted suicide, which is a complete different story that I will do one day when I can talk about it without breaking down. So, at this time, I had probably been on hormones for 6 months, 7 months. And so when I got out of, so what happened is when I tried to attempt suicide, they put me in the psych ward, stayed for there like 2-3 months. And while I was there, I met so many people, and no lie, the people in those places are so non-judgmental because everyone has something going on. So no one has a place to judge. And people were telling me, oh, if you're trans, live your life. Fuck them people, do you. And mind you, these are like 30-year-old grown men and women telling me to live my life. No offense to my race. White, I don't know if I was that. White Caucasians are so much more, they're more pro-LGBT. Like, they're a lot more friendly. In the black community, motherfuckers is still kind of set back a little bit. So, while I was in this psych ward, my family went ahead and moved me out of my apartment and put all my stuff in storage, and I moved back in with my mom. But while this happened, they found all the stilettos, the bundles, the makeup, and all this. And my mom, being the real MVP, my uncle tried to throw all this shit away because he was pissed. He was pissed. So he tried to throw it away, and my mom, he was putting it over to the side to be thrown away. She was like sneaking all my like clothes and makeup and stuff and putting it in her truck so like he wouldn't know. And she took all that stuff to her house. And when I got out, I was freaking out. I was like, oh, that's a Lamborghini. It's beautiful. I was like, well, it's also loud. I was like, oh my gosh, my makeup, my hair, and I was like freaking out. And she was like, baby, I got that stuff. I did not let your uncle throw all that away. So when I got out, I was just like, there's nothing to lose. Like, I pretty much almost lost my fucking life. Fuck this. I'm about to live for me, not for everyone else. So literally, I got out. I got my weaves put back in. My nails done. And I started to fully 100% present as female. Still on hormones. We had a battle getting my hormones. My mom had to fight to get my hormones into that freaking mental institution. It was fucking terrible. Like that, just that part. The mental institution, no lie. Don't take this as I need to go to a mental institution, but like that shit was like fucking adult camp. Shit was fun. I'm not even gonna lie. Do I want to go back? No, but it was fun, and I met cool people. And like yeah, so I just started living for me, and I think I stayed with my mom for about 7 months before I moved into my next new apartment. She just wanted to watch me and make sure I was okay. Girl, they had me on shit and made me cuckoo. But she just wanted to make sure I was okay. So once I moved down to my apartment, I started working for Estee Lauder, presenting as full female, and they knew I was trans. And like just the fact that I had all these people, co-workers, all these new friends, and people that accepted me for who I was was living. And now I'm here and like living my best fucking life. But like, here's the thing. When I came out as trans, my relationship with my little brother, which no lie I will tell you was my best fucking friend growing up, gone. I think I've talked to my brother once or twice a year now. Don't really talk to my sisters. Yeah, and I'm like, I do want to fix that relationship with my little brother. I do want us to be close like we used to be, but that may not happen. It may happen, hopefully, God bless, that it does happen and we can get back to where we used to be. My dad's kind of on board. I think it still irks me because he still tries to call me by my dad name, which I hate, but also I don't take to heart because my dad has not physically seen me in over 2 years. And he also never saw me when I started transitioning. I pretty much like cut him off, and then I'm just now coming back and getting a relationship with my father. My mom, 100% on board. She says I'm her twin. And I love that woman. That's my mommy. Grandma's on board, surprisingly. The super Christian woman that used to be like spew LGBT hate. Now that she has a trans granddaughter, she's like, oh, my baby trans. She switched up real quick. And that's why I say a lot of people aren't homophobic. They're just fucking stupid. Because the second that they get someone close to them that comes out, they switch up real fast. A lot of people, not all. So yeah, that's how I came out as trans. And I have a few updates for y'all, which I will probably tell in another video. I don't know if it'll come out before or after this one. But if you liked this video, make sure you drop down, join my family. So go ahead and subscribe and leave this video a like. Give me a comment. I love reading you all's comments. That's another reason I keep doing these videos. Because like, I have not been in the mood to film lately. And I recently got like 2 or 3 super nice comments. And I'm like, let me get back to filming. Get back to what I like to do. I just have not been feeling good. And I have updates of, I'm going to disappear for a little while. But hopefully I remember to like get some videos backlogged for y'all. But yeah, go ahead and leave this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.